What's up guys, and welcome back to another Tales of Berseria playthrough video. So in the last part we were having Teresa, like we found her on a ship and she ended up catching the Scourge, and we ended up coming to this spot to get our next Therian, which is where Oscar is. And Teresa wants us to she wants to be our bargaining chip so we don't actually hurt or kill Oscar, but we can kill her if we see fit. So she's our bargaining chip for this. We ended up reaching this point where we're about to fight Oscar. And so, like I said, I wasn't going to leave you guys hanging long on it. It's been a few days since I recorded that last clip, but yeah, when you see this one, it'll be like a day after I upload the first clip. So, with that being said, we are going to continue this now. And also, off screen, I did upgrade some armors. I went and sold a bunch of stuff. So, yeah, I just equipped their best rarity stuff for now and upgraded a little bit of their best rarity stuff. It's very expensive for some reason. I was kind of surprised to see that it costed quite a lot just to get this stuff to +3. So, I tried to ration out my materials a bit between all of them, and +3 was about as high as I could really go for them. So unless I can buy their materials, that's the only other way I could see myself really upgrading a lot more. But hopefully that level upgrade of that stuff will help with us being like 10 levels under a bunch of this stuff. So let's see our expedition real quick. Okay.
Scout.
And let's set it to go. So yeah, with that being said, let's continue now and see what's going to happen during this.
I knew you'd come, Velvet. Sister!
As plain as day. Now put down your sword and let go of my Theri. If you don't, I'll kill her.
You coward!
I'm sorry to do this, Oscar. I'm searching for the truth behind the Abbey's talk of so-called reason.
And your idea of reason is to threaten my dear sister's life?
I'm
Fair
sorry,
point.
Oscar. I've become nothing but a burden.
Teresa, no. It's not like that. All right. I'll put down my arms. Teresa, get back!
Come on, Velvet. Seriously? So stupid. Okay. Never mind.
Forgive me, Oscar. This is the only way I can protect you.
We've kept our end of the bargain. Take him and get out of here.
I can't do that. It will reflect poorly upon him.
Lady
Stupid
Teresa?
Have you
people,
forgotten?
man.
You're just a powerless human.
You're right. I am a weak, worthless human. But he has shown me the light, and it shines. My body is receptive to Inominat's power. And with it, I can protect everything I care about.
One of the coolest transformations, like, in this
She
game.
turned into a Therian? No, she fused with it.
I'll kill you all. Anything to protect Oscar.
So a fused Therian.
No escape!
Okay, so level 44. So yeah, we are about almost 10 levels under. 58,000 HP. Okay. Let's see how this will go now that everything is kind of upgraded.
A trivial sacrifice. I'd do anything for my Oscar. No mercy.
Go ahead and get that Mystic Art popping off. My damage kind of feels the same, but I think I kind of feel it being better. It would be kind of a funny gimmick if, like, during this boss fight, she mainly targets Velvet. Simply because, you know, the stuff she did to Oscar in the beginning. Okay, doing nice. Oh, that was a water mine. Go, Magilu.
Teresa, stop this already, please.
There's no turning back. Not with so much at stake.
Oh,
This
snap,
future
okay.
depends on this.
I can heal the wounds, but I can't heal.
No, I can't die here.
Okay, I should have just used my my R2 instead. My bottle, there we go. I think all things considered, it definitely helped to upgrade just that little bit and switch to, you know, their best gear that they have at the moment, so very nice.
I can't lose. Not here.
Lady Teresa.
Stand down, or I'll devour you piece by piece.
It's okay, sister. You've done enough.
No, don't look at me. I'm so hideous.
When I was growing up, the only one my mother and father ever paid any attention to was my older brother, the heir. But you, Teresa, you noticed me when they didn't. You looked after me, supported me, smiled for me. I could never thank you enough, my sister.
Oscar.
Now, keep watching over me, Teresa. As long as you're looking after me, I can vanquish even the Lord of Demons. Take a good look. This is Armatization.
For anybody who knows Zestria, you do see this in Zestria. This is the first instance of
Here I
Armatization.
come!
So right here, even the name is kind of funny. Failed Oscar. So art defense plus 30%. Wow. 51,000. So about the same as her. It's just that it's probably going to be a little bit longer because that art defense.
What happened to him?
He merged with his Moloch?
That's one hell of an art.
Dang, I missed that little R2. And he took one of my other souls. Come on, man. I'm gonna bring Eleanor out here because I don't think Magilu is gonna really do much. Come on, dude. You took my soul. I need that. I really need it, man. There's another one. Good. Grab that. I need one more. Oh my god, Rokuro. And he took my other one again. That effect. I don't know what that is. Come on, dude. Oh my god, dude. Everybody's taking it. Do I have an item for that? Let's see. Do I have an item?
Yes,
Okay, good.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge?
Somebody was dead? Is that why he did resurrection?
This isn't over yet. Don't give out on me yet, Armatus.
No mercy! Wounds that won't heal. Hard to deflect. Lethal pay!
It's over! Round back!
Whoa. Seriously, dude? Oh no! Am I dead? I think I'm dead. Okay, I'm not. Wow. If I was probably using what I had equipped and everything, I probably would have been dead right there. Man, that side effect really sucks. I'm gonna use another item for that.
Yes.
Go characters, go get those other souls. Bring Laffy back in. Eleanor, you gonna switch for me, please? Can she not? I guess it costs one of those BG gauges.
Killing flash! But I'm this close. I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder!
Nice, Rokuro, did big damage.
It's over!
Demons.
Nice. Not bad, not bad.
Oscar, stop! This has gone far enough!
No, it hasn't. You people hurt my sister.
He's losing control of the Mola! Damn it! It's turning into a dragon!
Velvet, quick! Devour that thing! Stop! He's still...
Did it kill him when she took it, or did she just kill him by hitting him? That's what I don't get.
You killed him.
No,
He was a good kid. He gave me this pair of earrings for my birthday. They're family heirlooms that were supposed to go to his fiancée, but he didn't know that at the time. I told him he should give them to the woman he cares most about in the world. And you know what he did? He smiled at me and said I was that woman. So sweet, so innocent. And you took him away! You killed my Oscar! How could you? How could you? How could you? Ah! No!
Don't do it!
Ah! hurt. I'll get you all fixed up. Don't cry, Oscar. You're strong. You're so strong. Oscar.
Teresa. Oscar. And we didn't even get the Therian we came for.
Oscar came at him first. I had to. It was for Luffy. For my little brother.
So, pretty sad, not gonna lie. Even though they are bad guys to us, you can't deny the similarity between the two with how like Velvet was with her brother, and this is a huge point in the story of like that for Velvet, because she basically did what Artorias did. But I don't know if maybe Oscar died instantly because she devoured the Malak, or if it was maybe because, you know, her attack, you know, did damage to him and killed him. Don't know, because they censor this game, so I don't know. And same thing with Teresa, if it was because she devoured it, or if it's because, you know, she, you know, her claws, you know, scratched her, killing her. Don't know, because censorship, so. Master Smith Ace, right? Increases the maximum level at which equipment may be enhanced to 9. Da-da-da-da. Great. Why is it talking about grade and dropped items? Why is it telling me this? I know, game. Another nightmare.
They're dead. No, not just dead. I killed them. I'm the same as Artorias. I killed her brother before her very eyes.
It's not the same.
It is the same! But I didn't have any choice! It was the only way to avenge you! It was all for you! I did it for you! I didn't want this.
There's nowhere left to run.
Nowhere for you or for me.
Nowhere left.
You all right?
I ate too much. That's all.
They were close. They supported each other ever since they were children.
I just did to them what
Jeez,
they were
Eleanor,
going
don't
to
make
do
us
to
feel that
us.
bad.
And who will killing them save?
The soul of my murdered brother.
Whatever the case, we messed up the Therian part of the plan. They're probably making a new one as we speak.
There's no time to waste. Let's go back to the port and start our search.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Eleanor, we could tell that they were close. Like, you didn't have to rub it in.
I had to do it. All of it.
Velvet.
where are we? Okay, we're here. So I got enough to open a cat's box. So I'm gonna go open that one. Right over here. But yeah, truly another moment in the story where it's such a ride for Velvet. So
I
let's
never
see, a new
expected
Therian
that
be
Velvet would
born.
actually eat Teresa.
What else could she do? We never expected that Teresa would be a Therian either.
Velvet and Lady Teresa weren't so different. They both loved their brothers.
Not everyone loves their brothers. Some just want them dead.
Bro,
So where does this
you're
leave
way
us?
different, bro.
It seems we must search for the new Therian that will fill the void left by Teresa.
It won't be easy to find another who could become a Therian.
Then it won't be easy for the Abbey either. And they still may not be able to awaken Innominat. We still can't assume that we're in the clear, though.
No, we can't.
If it takes time for the Therian to be reborn, this could be our chance to strike.
Whatever happened, the seven Therian's ties have been severed from Innominat. But we won't know if the Empyrean has been weakened until we find out for ourselves.
I can try and see if I can sense the new Therian. So let's go back to the prison island first. But I think Velvet needs time to rest.
Right. If we're gonna take down Artorias, she has to be there with us.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I don't know if we find a new Therian. I don't remember. Like I remember this fight, but I don't remember if there was another Therian that ends up popping up now. So we got that one, and then I know there's one at the entrance, I believe. Yeah, one over here. I don't know if I have enough now. I have 266. See if I can buy some more of these potions and stuff too.
First mate, there's trouble. We got an emergency message from Port Zexon. A ship carrying dozens of exorcists just set sail for Titania. They have orders to eliminate the Lord of Calamity.
Yeesh. Looks like the hideout's not so hidden after all.
It wasn't me. I didn't tell them
I like how she
anything.
just side
Then
eyes
you
her.
won't have any problem helping us. We're rescuing the Therians.
Of course not. I won't let them take Kamoana again.
Wait, that information came from the Bloodwings?
No, from a peddler I often do business with.
Exorcist operations like this are usually kept a closely guarded secret. And you're telling me a regular civilian knew about it?
You think it's a trap?
Trap or not, we don't have a choice.
Our enemies know
Yeah,
the
you're gonna
odds.
go back there anyway.
If they've set a trap for us, that means they think they can win.
The Armatus!
Yes, they're likely to throw armatized exorcists at us.
Even your demon arm can't eat Armati. You might just have a real problem on your hands.
If I can't devour them, then we kill them.
Yeah, if we overcome the Armati, we can win.
Like with Oscar. But his Armatus was still incomplete.
From what I could gather, if the Exorcist remains armatized for too long, their Moloch will turn into a dragon. But to prevent these dragons from running wild, Melchior embedded a self-destruction art in both Exorcist and Moloch.
To think they would go that far.
This is all just conjecture,
that
of
was
course,
what
but
killed
we should
Oscar.
prepare ourselves as best we can. Just make sure not to leave any regrets behind.
Bienfu, what are you doing, man? Uh-oh.
I really can't fathom what the Abbey is doing.
Even if they did let us know on purpose, why would they leave us be? I would have expected them to press the attack against us.
Even if their aim is to capture our allies as some kind of leverage against us, their plan is too many holes.
What if we decided to abandon Kamoana and the others? They'd be no closer to capturing Velvet.
Do they actually want the Therians back?
What are you saying?
Why did Melchior place that illusion on a ball to lure Velvet in?
That was so he could capture her, right?
And in case he couldn't capture her, he could kill her and create another Therian.
Okay, so if securing the Therians is so important to them, why would they throw Orthrus to the winds?
That's a puzzler. Melchior was right there, and he didn't try to protect Orthrus at all.
I don't understand it. It's like they're toying with us.
I don't see any point in that either. They must know we won't give up.
Actually, that could be close to the mark. What if they're just trying to rattle us? Everything would fit, including the assault on Titania.
Whatever's going on, I don't think we're going to like it.
Most likely not. Come on.
So, Eleanor, about that Armatus Oscar used, was that something the Abbey has been working on for a while?
I was never involved in weapons development or anything like that, but I did hear of a secret research division. Word was that they were deciphering ancient scrolls and books coming from every corner of the Empire. Apparently, Teresa knew something of the ancient tongue, and they called her in to help from time to time.
Did she work on Enominat's book?
I was never privy to any of the details, but I think the books were mostly about controlling Malachim.
Well, that Siegfried thing of Zavid's is some kind of power control device, right?
The Abbey probably learned about Siegfried in one of those books, and realized they could use it to armatize.
So Melchior tracked Zavid down and stole the formula. Makes sense.
It was all so they could create the Armatus.
Will Ifrid be alright?
Complete or not, they've seen that they can use the Armatus in battle. They have no use for him anymore.
Let's get back to Titania, Eisen.
Nope, still gotta deal with
I'll
that.
help out with the ship.
Right. Let's set sail.
Dang, they moved the shop guy way down there. Let's see, do we have enough? Dang, we're just a few off. Will we have enough here a little bit? Maybe? Almost. 3, 4. And then I know there's like some right up here. Well, I thought there was. I must have already picked it up. Yeah, okay. Just walk in and walk out then. That should, yeah, that reset them. Cool. Angel wings, okay. Not sure if I'm gonna have enough of these cat box for, you know, the end game type of stuff. Code red. The Eater of Gold. So we still got these. So that'll be at Titania, whatever. That would actually be a really good one. I might have to go fight that one whenever we can like freely travel. Increases the drop rate of equipment worn by the character on normal mode or higher. I don't know what mode I'm playing on currently. Oh, I am on normal mode. Okay, so these would be good to go get. So we'll probably try to go get those during this episode. I think it's, yeah, it should be this one right here. Also, I mentioned it in the last video, but you know, Season 3 is now dropped for the SAO, Fractured Daydream. And again, I do not recommend the game anybody now for anybody, you know, trying to play or whatever, because the devs did not really fix anything, and they added another tier, which they really did not need to do that. So Yet again, cannot recommend it. Cannot recommend the DLC for it. So, yeah, don't try to waste your time with it as of right now. They did post a Twitter link today of to fill out a survey, which I'm pretty sure they already know the problems they need to deal with, because people have literally put it in their comments like every post they make on Twitter. But I filled it out, so here's hoping to maybe they'll listen. Who knows? For, you know, the remaining player base that they do have. And then on an extra note, I don't know if I ever mentioned it in the last video, but I did finish Trails into Reverie. That was really nice, so I'm on Daybreak now. Dalville Forest and Fogal Ice Capes, okay. So yeah, I'm on Daybreak now, and man, it's a huge step up, man. It feels like it's a completely different game with how much of a step up it is. So I don't think I can go to the areas I'm looking for yet. Let's see. Davil Forest. Fogal Ice Capes, okay. And where is that? Barren Marsh. Huh, where is that one I don't know, but Fogal Ice Cape. Can I travel to Hellbees? Yeah, okay. So we'll go get this one at Hellbees. See Expedition.
I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
Trinket. A miniature obelisk unearthed from the Marcian, however you say that, subcontinent. It appears to be an artificial crystal made by an ancient civilization, but their methods remain unknown. Okay.
Scout.
So to make our way over to that place, where was it? It was Fogal Ice Capes. Okay, so it's literally right out here. Probably like off screen and stuff, I might try to just go back and do like some of my characters, like their mastery for some of their equipment. So I might do that like off screen as well, because I will need, you know, those effects, because they'll help out since I'm under leveled. So that'll be something I'll probably do like off screen in some free time or whatever. I'm guessing that enemy would probably be over here. I think I went to the right area at least. Okay, yeah, there it is.
Woo! It's a biggie! I'll stop you! I'll stop you! Deception! No escape! No escape! Shooting star! See this?
Oh yeah, damage is so much better. Look at that.
Better watch your step!
Shooting star! For three! No escape! For three! I'll stop you!
No mercy! Wounds I won't heal! Carve me to flesh! Lethal pay! I can heal the wounds, but I can't...
No escape! Double hit!
Devour! Double hit! Finish!
And see, if I probably didn't have my stuff upgraded or like have their best equipment on, Rokor probably would have been killed right there.
Well then, let's move on.
Grease says, yeah, okay. So also, we did get a bunch of new arts. Heaven's Wrath, the Rabbit Combo, Somersault, Slag Assault. Rising Moon. Cerberus Wave. Okay, Cerberus Wave. Soaring Dragon. Cerberus Wave. We'll put that there, and what, Soaring Dragon it said? Cerberus Wave. Wait, what is it? I'm not understanding this. Why? Soaring Dragon. Maybe I'm just looking at this wrong? Thinking of it wrong? I've got no clue. I'm probably really just thinking of it like, you know, very wrong, but okay. Alright, so we beat that code red. Let's go back here and see where that other one was. What area was that one at? I don't think there's a Bloodwing. Okay, there he is. Deval Forest. Deval Forest, and it looks like this. Deval Forest. Am I just like... Am I just being really, really, really blind, or have I just not found it? I'm assuming it's one of these two places here. Port Zexon. I mean, I'm assuming it's one of those, right? Aldina Plains. Where is this? I really don't even remember this area, honestly. Okay, so I need to go... Where does Gallus Lake Road go? That goes there too. Guess we'll go right there. And I'll most likely just, go ahead and, cut right here. Since, it'll just, this could be completely the wrong area. So, I'm gonna just go ahead and cut. And if this is maybe the right area, then I'll just cut back. If it's not, then, probably not gonna just worry about it too much, And we'll probably just continue a little bit of more of the story, so. Yeah, I'll see you guys whenever I come back. Okay, so I think this is the area. I believe we couldn't even come here during the first part. First time, I had to travel through Aldina Plains to get here. Just so you can kind of see on the map, it's just the area that's above Aldina Plains. So let's see if we can even, probably get through this area. Okay, cool. The red fruit is ripe. You feel that eating the red fruit will neutralize the toxic effects of the red fumes. You can now pass through unimpeded, hopefully. Okay.
I'll end this.
Fight these things. Cool. Ah, the little flame tornado, I remember that.
Did you see that? I beat it!
Yes, Laffy said we saw. You're an enemy, you gotta be. Guess not. We'll probably kill this code red and then after that, just that'll be it, because we're already coming up on time. It's gone by pretty quick. No, Rokuro. Oh my god, the damage. That poor plant.
Did you see that? I beat it!
Now, these are these red or considered purple? Okay, they're considered red. They look so purple. Go ahead and fight these. I don't know if we've fought these things before.
Victory is ours.
Anything else? Do I have to eat another? Okay. So now we gotta eat the blue fruit. Give me that. So we got 2 branches. We'll go the left path first, since that'll be closest. So I don't think entering this area has reset my blue fruit effect, has it? There's a yellow one right there. So we got red, blue, and yellow. What was that? Okay. So I guess we'll have to get a fruit from over in this next part. Dang, that fairy just got juggled all the way across.
You really do have a peculiar air about you.
Okay, so there it is. Can we get to it though, right now, or do we have to end up using the geo board? That's a sneaky little spot. Like, I could barely tell that that was there. Okay, a red fruit. I can't really see any red, but I'll eat it if it's here. Also, another little jumping part right there. Kind of sneaky, but you can usually tell if you know you need to jump somewhere. That would have been a nice chest that could have hid right there. And that's it. Okay, so yeah, that's red. So yeah, we'll go ahead and fight this thing, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and, oh man, we can't. I need this. Okay. So we do need to find a geo board part, which shouldn't be too far. Whoa, that's a lot of souls there. A lot. And a cat box. 375, not enough. Probably while I'm also like farming some gear mastery, I'll probably also get a bunch of cat souls as well while I'm at it.
I was amazing, wasn't I?
Don't
Hey, is everyone all right?
Okay, So eat the yellow fruit, and then we gotta go all the way back. This is one thing I've really been noticing now replaying this game, is that it has a lot of like senseless walking, especially since like walking through these areas is very slow, even with the movement speed bonuses that you get. So I'm kind of not enjoying that really. But it's whatever, you know. So let's see what we're gonna have by this this yellow part. There'll probably be, hopefully that would be the last area up here. If not, probably one more. And then we should end up having the geo board unlocked, so that we can go back for that code red. Yep, there it is.
Time to dish out fat.
Wow, he was fast. Luffy.
I unleashed all my power.
So we got a blue right there. Let me grab this real quick so we can actually move. So that is a red. That's a blue. Okay, so let's go check the red, because of blue we obviously need to go there. So red, we got a bunch of cats, spirits, and that. Now let's go take the blue. Nice, another expedition. That tells me that we're already on our 1 hour mark pretty much. There's another blue. Okay, so this is the final area here. There's a yellow over there. Jump to this. So that's the yellow we'll need. I want to see what's in the blue first, though. Okay, so they both just come to the same area, but one, I might need the yellow just to get a certain part, because I need red right there. So this will probably give me a red fruit, yeah, right there. Also a little sneaky stat herb there. Yeah, I think this is just one of those areas you probably don't even come to in the actual story. Or it could be a part, you know, coming up. I'm not sure, but We could have came here originally, I think, but I think I was being blocked off by the story mode. I had to fight that because he was already in the way. Nice Mongoose.
Your style is really...
Oh, let me check this. Okay, so just some treasure and cat spirits. A blue fruit, so you will probably need that for this last bit, I'm assuming. Or that's just so we can get back. Nope, we need the yellow fruit, wow, for this area, really. Well, backtrack. At least it's not too far. Yellow fruit. Where was it? Was it back? Yeah, it was back here. So now we can go all the way through, and it's just most likely going to be, you know, just the same thing, the souls and the treasure, which we'll gladly take. Gladly take that. This should have been kind of where you fight the little code red, but oh well. Lots of souls, lots of souls. Might end up using this area to farm for some equipment mastery and some souls while I'm at it, because it's a lot. Because I could just go back and forth through these areas and collect everything, so probably will do that. So now we can go fight the code red, so we're gonna go head back to that. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this blue because we're gonna have to eat it anyway. Is there in there? There's the blue. Blue right here. Okay, yep. And then I think what, just across? Yep, go across. By the way, those plants, I think the way you can tell is that like the leaves are a bit darker on those. I think I need the red fruit up here. This is also one of those moments where like I'm so used to playing trails that I got so used to the high speed mode, the turbo mode that you can turn on, so like it makes everything like kind of tedious, like way faster. So like having to play a game on its normal speed, it's just like, you know, it just feels so different. Okay, looks like there's a regular enemy here too with him. That plant right there. Grab all those real quick. Alright, let's fight. Yep.
I don't think we have a chance.
Kind of like a little Kamawana right there. Oh man, he took some of my stuff. Okay, I was about to say, Rokuro, you better not take that.
I can't die here.
Seriously, dude? No, dude, that was way too quick. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to use an item.
Disgraceful.
Had to use that, didn't want to take it. Oh my god, the guarding, stop! It's so stupid when these enemies just guard. Nice, Laffy.
Come on, put up some fight, okay?
And there's the 25 increased amount to healing arts. That'll be good. Let me check that. I think that's for normal mode and higher too, right? I think they go in order. No. Glaciite. I think it's Acerite. No. I think it was called Heroes, right? Yeah, there it is. Characters at 25% HP, 25% or lower HP, so it's gonna be very good. But at the same time, it's like usually if a character is that low, they're probably gonna die, like very quick. But I guess since like the HP in this game is very like fairly low, it can probably proc a lot quicker. I'm not good with percentages or anything, so I wouldn't know. But anyway, that's going to be all for this episode. We ended up fighting Oscar and Teresa. Sadly, they ended up having to get killed. And we ended up losing our Therian. So now we have to go back and try to find another Therian. And also, the Abbey has issued, a kill order for the Lord of Calamity and the crew. So we're going to have to hope our hideout, the prison dock, is not compromised or anything right now, and make sure the other Therians are safe. So with that being said, that's going to be it for this, and we'll see what happens in the next one. So until then, I'll see you guys then. Peace.